let's start setting up, shall we?
Good evening, everybody, and good morning to those of you in America or all places west of here. Welcome to Philbert Flies. Welcome to this live stream and double giveaway. We're flying today from Chicago O'Hare down to Sarasota Airport in Florida. And we're flying the A320 in American colours, the A320neo, A32NX with the fly-by-wire mod. And of course we are experiencing the new sim update with the new hotfix, which is both exciting and slightly scary. I did a little practice flight earlier on in it and we had one or two issues. The main issue being that it decided there was a sudden cabin depressurization as I was climbing through about 8,000 feet. So lots of alarms went off and we had an ECAM memo. But other than that, we got it up, we got it down again safely. So we'll see what happens. But whatever happens, 2 people are going to win a copy of Verticalsim's new scenery. So that's the main thing. Jetway is a bit of a problem. This is supposedly connected, but it's not. Something for all the developers to spend countless hours fixing, no doubt. Anyway, a very warm welcome to those of you who are here. Harrison, Team One World indeed, welcome. Flight Sim UK. Feel free to start a sweepstakes, feel free. Matt, hello. Yeah, I know. I am quite the hero for even attempting this, I think, but it might be okay. Lewis Aviation, welcome. Scott, you've chickened out of flying in the US on VAS. Oh no, there's only a centre on at the moment. There's only a centre on, Scott, and not even here. So we'll be flying through Indianapolis. It could be a nice little gentle introduction. Sus, welcome to you. William, welcome to you. Simon, who is flying along with us, and Mark, and Kai, who is currently landing in Vega. Which sounds scary. Hope it goes well. NASA, welcome to you. And I think that's anyone, but do give me a shout if I've missed you. Amy, hello, good evening. And Rene, hello. Satira, welcome. I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, I'm very well. I noticed that someone else has just appeared next to me now. I'm going to have a quick look on Volanta and see who that is. Oh, we don't know. It's someone we don't know flying somewhere that we're not going. It's a guy flying to Philadelphia. I know that Jamie said he might join us, but I suspect he's only just finishing his own flight, so that's probably not going to happen. Jason, you tried a flight from Manchester to Paris, 2 CTDs. You managed to get to the end, but had a number of altitude. Yes, altitude issues are a big one. I've actually put in my VATSIM vPilot remarks that there might be a few altitude discrepancies. So yeah, I'm not feeling super confident about this. But anyway, what's the very, very worst that can happen? We can crash the desktop, give away some prizes, and we can all have an early night. That's about as bad as it can get, I think. Hello, Captain Hazard. Welcome. Right, so what I've done so far in terms of setting up is I've connected the external power, I've imported the flight plan from SimBrief. I'm going to start the APU now because we'll be boarding shortly. Want to get some aircon on because it's really quite nice here in Chicago at the moment. 23 degrees, light winds from 250. Supposedly clouds all over the place, scattered at 4,500, 7,000 and 25,000. But as you can see, MSFS Live Weather has its own ideas about what the weather should be. And for once I'm not complaining. Beautiful blue skies all around. You work at O'Hare all week and now you're spending your weekend at Virtual O'Hare. Well, I'm pleased. Welcome to the stream, RW Sinclair. Nice to have you here. Right, so let's continue setting up the MCDU. I've done the init A page. We'll go over to the flight plan page and choose our departure runway, which, to be fair, with the winds as they are at the moment, could be pretty much any of them. But SimBrief has given us something that seems pretty sensible, so we'll go with that. I just can't remember what it was. 28 right, that's what we're doing. 28 right. And no SIDs. There is, of course, one of these strange American SIDs that I don't fully understand, which just seems to be take off and get vectors. So, we don't need a SID. Insert. So we're going to take off and vector ourselves to Dent, basically. That's the plan here. And I'm also going to set up for the arrival, because we're less likely to have problems with the plane flying to where it shouldn't fly, I think, if we do that now. So we're expecting a runway 32 arrival. Ooh, no. Oh yeah, there is an ILS. I thought there was no ILS. Good. ILS 32. And I'm just going to check on my Navigraph charts exactly how we're going to be getting to that. So we're going to be using the Tegan 2 star. And it looks like one of these arrivals that takes you overhead the airport and then sort of circle to land back on yourself. But let's just double check that. I don't think we want to do that. I think we probably want to go direct to final. But yeah, I think we'll go straight to final there. And again, we'll probably vector ourselves around, which is what would happen in the real world most likely if there was ATC online. And you never know, there might even be ATC online by the time we get there. Stranger things have happened. Ooh. Okay, transition-wise though. Haven, of course, or Heaven. We're going via Heaven. Oh, and that's lost what we've just put in, has it? Strange. ILS 32 via the Tegan 2 star. Okay, maybe it wants the SRQ transition. And via Heaven. There we are. Done. Insert. And who's this with the early donation? Manuel, thank you very, very much indeed. €1.99 through Super Chat. Most kind of you. Thank you very much indeed. I'll catch up with a little bit of the chat. Glad you're not the only one that doesn't... Yeah, the SID is not really a SID as we know them in Europe, is it? You think we're more likely to have a CTD than the plane going wrong? Touch wood, Satira. I haven't personally had a crash to desktop since the hotfix. I know a lot of people have, and it may be my time tonight. We shall see. You tried the TBM 930 with the improvements mod, and when you went into the game, control panel on the plane was totally missing. Oh, has the mod been updated for that? I'm using yes, as William says, I'm using a joystick. The game flicks. Good evening, Riley. Welcome to the stream. How are you? So now we've done our flight plan, we'll go over to the init B page, import our zero fuel weight and centre of gravity, and pop in our block fuel, which tonight is 7.8 tons. 7.8 tons. There we go. Now, I haven't had a chance to do the V-speeds and other takeoff performance figures, so I'm going to do them quickly now. Won't take me too long, hopefully. Right, so what do we need to know? We need to know the runway heading, which is 273. The runway elevation, which is 654 feet. The length, which is 3962 meters. And the wind, which is 230 at 9 knots. The outside air temperature is 23. QNH, ooh. In hectopascals, can I change that to inches of mercury? No, I'm going to have to do a quick Google calculation, or conversion rather. So, 30.04 inches of mercury to hectopascals is 1017. Could have just used the switch in the plane, I suppose. It would have done it for me. Takeoff weight is going to be 66 tons. Config 1 is fine. Flex, takeoff center of gravity is going to be 30. Right, 151, 152, 153. And we'll start by doing our flex temp, which is going to be 58 Celsius. And flaps 1 takeoff, 1 plus F. Transition altitude is going to be 18,000 feet, as it is everywhere in the US. And just the V speeds to go, 1, 5, 1, 2, and 3.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, you can start
Yes,
boarding.
I'm happy.
Okay.
Happy to board. Happy to board. The mods are not updated yet. Don't use any third party. Ah, there we are. Thank you, Stu. How is the sim treating me after the update? Well, up and down. Up and down. I was having fantastic performance, much improved performance. Since the hotfix, I would say my performance is slightly less good. I've been having quite long pauses. Not massive stutters like I used to, but sort of 20-30 second pauses, which is not ideal. But I haven't had any crashes to desktops so far, so that's something. And of course I'm having the altitude issue and various other problems. But overall, I think I've come off lightly compared with some people. Good evening, Speed Breaks. Good evening to you in Cyprus. How are you? And Abdul, hello, hello. Thank you, Simon. Thank you. I should have checked earlier. Just got you McDonald's. And now you're live, nothing compares. A McDonald's and a Filbert Fly stream. This is the things that dreams are made of, Lewis. So what flybar is available to use right now? Use now, they break the game. The dev version. The dev version still works. Or doesn't still work, they've updated it to make it work. The stable version and the experimental version won't work anymore. Right, so we're going to be climbing straight up to flight level 390, which is our cruising flight level for the whole flight. And I'm just going to update the V-speeds in FS2 crew. 1, 5, 1, 2, and 3 again. And we can run our before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
ADS.
Nav.
Fuel.
You're currently
quantity.
downloading MSFS on your new Xbox. How exciting!
Set.
Takeoff data.
You played it on PC, right? Or you used it on
Set.
PC?
Barrow ref.
Am I right? Or is this your first taste of it?
1,
Christopher,
0, 2,
sadly
2,
not yet.
Set.
Not
1,
yet.
0,
But as soon
2,
as we're in the air, we'll
set.
get the
Down
ball
to the
rolling
line.
with the draw. So not too long to wait, hopefully. I'm just going to fast forward the
Hi
pre-flight
guys,
events
here's the
because we
load
don't
sheet
need
for
to
you.
sit here for the
Thanks.
full half
No
hour.
problem. Have a safe flight.
Load sheets on board. And in a minute, they'll close the doors, the jetway will retract, and we'll be able to get underway. Yeah, I do live in England. Yep, in London, Lewis. What about you? Do I know if they'll fix the stable? All the liveries I've tried have been fine. I'm sure they will fix the stable. Yeah, I'm sure they will. But I think because the sim isn't particularly stable at the moment, they're probably going to want to spend a bit of time testing it out and making sure they don't release
Hey
something
guys,
that isn't going to
all
work
packs are
properly.
on board. Are we clear to close?
Yep.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
So FS Dream Team's Chicago O'Hare scenery looking lovely as always. I haven't actually yet had a good look at Verticalsim Sarasota, so you'll be able to explore it with me when we arrive. You live in Rickmansworth? Ah, right, not far, not far. Is that still the fly-by-wire? Yes. Yep, so fly-by-wire have always had 3 separate versions. They've had the stable, the dev, and the experimental. They stopped, so the stable was supposed to be working properly all the time. The development version was supposed to have new features but still be relatively okay, and the experimental was where they tested out all of the new stuff that might break the plane. The experimental hasn't been worked on for quite some time. The stable hasn't been worked on for quite some time, but the dev build is the most up to date, and that's the only one that is currently working with the new sim update. I'm using Flight Crew A320 by FS2 Crew Leon. So it gives you not only crew announcements, but also a first officer, which is the main purpose of it. There's a link in the video description down below if you're interested. You flew the dev with the EasyJet Neo livery and it was fine. Yeah, from a livery perspective, yeah. And that's really about all we can ask at the moment, I think. Does it look like it's supposed to look? This is going to be your first time. Oh, wow. Oh, this is really exciting, Lewis. This is really exciting.
5 Thank you.
Amy! Amy, a very, very warm welcome to Club Filbert Bronze. Thank you very much indeed for signing up. That's really, really nice of you. You didn't have to do that. Thanks. I'm very touched. We'll talk, of course, more about Club Filbert and how wonderful it is and how people can join once we're in the air. But for now, I will finish the before start checklist and we'll get pushed back. So we'll turn the beacon light on.
Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Off.
Before start checklist complete.
Is learning the A320 hard? If you've never flown an Airbus before, it takes some time, yeah. But once you get the hang of it, it's not. Well, obviously, once you get the hang of it, it's not so hard. But no, I think you'll get there. You'll get there with some good manuals and tutorials. They provide documentation, so yeah, take your time and enjoy it, and you'll be fine. It is indeed the potato, Amy. Yeah. Went to Duxford last Sunday. Traffic on M11 was blooming awful. Saturday night. Oh, that's a long way. That's a long way to come, Kefri. You can't decide where to fly, Europe or America and Canada. Or Asia. That's a tough one. It's a tough one. Oh, that's nice. Welcome to you too, Ben. Welcome to the stream. Thought all your times asking finally came in handy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll love it, Lewis. I'm sure you'll love it. Right, let's get going. We'll get the old pushback tug connected up and announce what we're up to. In fact, I should probably get a map of the airport up. That might be helpful, mightn't it?
Chicago Executive Traffic Citation 21 Hotel Mike, taxi runway 16. Chicago Executive.
O'Hare traffic, American 1676, pushing back from stand Hotel 15 into the Kilo ramp. Here we go.
Starting engine 2.
Oh good, at least one other person is using the 2.8s. So many lines to push back onto.
Air traffic, Pacific 5739, heavy taxi, runway 287.
Is there any particular way to participate? There is. I'll tell you everything you need to know after we take off, Aditya. But also, you can read in the video description, there's a link to the terms and conditions which tell you everything you need to know. So have a look at those in the meantime. Do you have to pay for different airlines? No, all of the liveries are free. All of the liveries are free from flightsim.to. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure how that will work on the Xbox. I don't know much about it. But certainly for a PC user, as a PC user, I've never had to pay for a livery. Yes, they do. They do.
Starting engine 1.
Beautiful bit of pushback tug driving there. Of course it does help when you can have an unfeasibly tight turning circle. Can I believe there's no scenery here for... There is! FS Dream Team have originally released this for P3D. I've not actually got the P3D version, but I'm sure it's good. It definitely exists. Oh, unless it doesn't work on V5 or something. I don't know. Hello, Ali. Welcome. How are you? Good. So that's 2 good engine starts. Look at that. American 777 coming into land right ahead of us. That is fit. Right, as I say, 2 good engine starts, engine mode selector back to normal, turn off the APU bleed, turn off the APU, and nose light to taxi, and we'll have the after start checklist.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
We don't need it.
Set.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
26% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
As always, I forgot to set the pitch trim, but never mind.
Flight control check.
Oh, for Sarasota.
Full up.
Oh, I am surprised by yeah. I can
Full
imagine
down.
your disappointment.
Neutral. Full left.
Today's
Full
flight is
right.
from Chicago O'Hare
Neutral.
to
Rudder.
Sarasota. Hello, Caffel. Welcome. How are you?
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Okay, now, while the first officer does his flight control checks, let's have a look at the map, try and work out where the hell we're going. Right, so we're on H15, we're going to go Alpha. It's a start, isn't it? Alpha. Alpha 17. Lima and November.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Hello, Alexander. Welcome. How are you? O'Hare traffic, American 1676, taxiing to runway 28 right via Alpha 17, Lima, and November. Let's go.
Clear traffic, American 1652 is going to push back from Hotel 17 after the company traffic.
Ah, that's this guy here. Test our takeoff config. So I guess just thinking about it in terms of the Xbox, you might have to wait until they update the stable version before it'll work. Just to warn you, I don't want you getting your hopes up, Lewis, because I don't think there's a way of getting the dev version from the marketplace. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think there is.
O'Hare traffic, this is a class 139 taking runway 28 right, south departure.
Okay, so now we're away from the terminal area, we can turn on some radar stuff. So weather radar on, predictive wind shear system, auto, and we'll turn our transponder to TARA. We'll ding the cabin.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
And we'll have our before
Brake
takeoff
check.
checklist.
Pressure 0.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Where are you going, William?
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
I know, I don't know how we used to manage Ben without that one.
Confirmed.
Flat setting.
What aircraft do I like the most in the
Config
defaults?
2.
Probably the
Config 2.
Cessna 152.
V1,
That's the one that
VR,
flies most
V2,
realistically.
Flex temp.
V1 151 VR 152 V2 153
V1
dear.
151
First officer
VR,
sounds like he might be having a stroke.
152 V2 153 ATC.
Are you going nowhere? Oh, I see. I see. Nice. Nice. Good. What did I miss from Caffel? Yes, I think it's very likely we will have problems on today's flight, Caffel. But we'll just... I think the best we can hope for is that they're not too serious. You can ask me any question you like, Ali. Any question you like. I will decide after I see it whether to answer it or not. TARA means Traffic Advisory and Resolution Advisory. So this is our TCAS system, Traffic Collision Avoidance System. And what that means is that it will alert us to any aircraft that we're too close to. And it will also, that's the traffic advisory part, and the resolution advisory part is that it will, if necessary, tell us how to avoid flying into them. If it was possible to open game files on Xbox, then maybe it would be possible to... Yeah, I see, I don't even... Maybe that is possible, Riley. I know so little about any consoles. Hello, Joel. Why is the game a bit laggy? It just is, particularly around Chicago. So you'll not be able to... You'll not be able to fly the A320 with the iPad. I don't know, Lewis, for sure, but I think maybe not yet. Yeah, well, Ben, I'm quite glad I'm sitting in the right seat and not flying tomorrow, put it that way. He is, Caffel. He is. Right, anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's go flying. Just gonna... I've missed a few Unicom bits and bobs, so I'm just going to have a quick look on VATSPY, make sure nobody's coming.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Take off no blue.
Down to the line.
Before we finish the checks below the line. Yeah, why is my VATSPY still in Europe? No, I don't think there's anyone coming. No. Okay. O'Hare traffic, American 1676, line up and take off runway 28 right, departure to the south.
Below the line.
Cabin crew, be seated for
O'Hare
takeoff.
traffic,
Take off
American
runway.
1672, taxi 28 red, yeah, Lima, November 5.
My system specs and my current graphic settings are in the video description, Glenn Gooley. Alright, you have just found it, no worries. Couldn't get the parking brake up then for a minute.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Packs.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Well, William, that's a tricky one to answer on that scale. But I will say the O'Hare ground textures are very nice, and that's one of the things FS Dream Team is best at, I think.
Ready?
Ready.
Take off.
Right, I'll chat to you once we're in the sky. Good evening, Becky. Welcome.
Manflex, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set. $100 knots.
Check.
V1, rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
And what we'll do is we'll just climb to 1,000 feet, and then we'll follow the LNAV. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, that'll do us. Let's get the
Flaps
autopilot on. Now, I didn't
Speed
want flat
checked.
ones, really, but that's alright. I pressed the wrong button.
Flaps 1.
Autopilot
That's
1.
what I wanted. Right, so we're at our thrust reduction altitude, lever into the climb detent, and we can admire some of the stunning Chicago photogrammetry. You're midway across the Atlantic from LHR to LAX. Nice flight, Julia. What sim are you doing that in? Ali, you keep saying Justic username and I don't understand what that means, I'm sorry. Complete silence was maintained in the during takeoff, yeah, it was. Is that stutter you see? No, I don't. Not in the sim, might be on the stream. Honestly, I've got nothing.
Flap 0.
Speed checked.
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
Overhead.
Flaps 0.
11. Then kilo 10 push on the
Something weird's going on with the VATSIM audio today. I had this earlier. It's really sort of stuttery and laggy. And I don't know why, but I think it's something that MSFS probably can't be blamed for, which is nice. Good evening, Ian. Welcome. How are you? Haven't seen you for a while, it feels. It's 4 to 5 FPS during the pan around after. Oh, really? There wasn't for me. This is a whole new thing. Maybe Streamlabs doesn't like capturing the new MSFS or something. Or maybe it's because I'm not limiting my frames. Could be because I'm not limiting my frames anymore. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, maybe it is just the stream thing. Maybe. So this is where roughly I got the master warning going off about the cabin altitude earlier on. So we'll see if that happens again. It was at a ridiculously low altitude for it to be worrying about pressurization, put it that way. So once we've got through 10,000 feet, I will tell you all about the giveaway and you can start your entries. Okay, right window view, I can do that. There you are. Is that what you want, or do you want that one? Love that one for now. They've removed it from the marketplace. Right, okay. That's probably for the best, given the state the sim was in. X56 HOTAS RGB throttle and stick controller fulfills the purpose. I'm sure it does, yeah. It's a good setup. That is a good setup. Would you be able to connect a joystick to your Xbox? Yes, you can. There are some people who are... can't remember the name of the company, but there's a company that's specifically making flight controls to the Xbox. I imagine there's also adapters and things you can get, but as I say, I really don't know a great deal about consoles, unfortunately. Considering everyone else is asking a random question, how many chickens do you think it would take to kill an elephant? Gosh. Like, are we talking chickens that are specifically setting out to kill an elephant? Or are we talking just chickens being chickens and sort of waddling around doing very little? If it's the latter, then I would say thousands and a lot of good luck. If it's the former and they're pecking away, I suppose they could sit on the elephant's back, so you wouldn't have to have like a constant line of them. I'm going to say, conservative estimate, I think 400 chickens with a mind to kill an elephant could kill an elephant. It looks spectacular, doesn't it? Samsonite, hello, welcome. How you doing? You're talking about yeah, okay, yeah. I get you're talking about regular chickens. I suppose what I was trying to ascertain... God, that's so noisy. What I was trying to ascertain is whether these chickens were just sort of going about their business and maybe eventually one of them might trip the elephant up or something like that, or whether they're all trying to kill the elephant by pecking at it. If they're all actually actively trying to kill him, then I think 400. Yeah, that's very true, Mark. That's very true. Okay, good. Let us talk giveaways. I'll just turn the landing lights off, or otherwise I'll forget that. Nose light can come off. Not on, off. Runway turn off lights, first officer's done. And you know what? We'll set standard pressure because we are going straight up to a flight level.
Set standard.
Standard, cross-checked. Passing flight level 161.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line. Now.
Check below the line.
Barrow ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff checklist complete.
Okay, good. So today you have the opportunity to win one of 2 copies of Verticalsim's relatively new Sarasota scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And to be in with a chance of winning, you just need to answer one question. Although, before I ask the question, Nightbot isn't working. So I'm just going to refresh that and see if I can't make it work. Because it can't see any users in the chat, which is weird. So let me log out and log back in again. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do a blooming spreadsheet, and I don't want to do that. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute here. Think I'm getting there. It seems to be picking up chat messages now, which is a start. But I've forgotten the answer to the question because I refreshed it. So I just need to check that out. Okay, yeah, right, got it. So the question that you need to answer to be in with a chance of winning a copy of Verticalsim's Sarasota Airport is as follows. In which county is Sarasota Bradenton Airport located? In which county is Sarasota Airport located? So in the chat, just a one-word answer, that's all I need. And at the end of the stream, after I shut down the engines at the gate, we'll have a draw, and all of the people who have typed the correct answer will be in with a chance of winning one of these 2 prizes. And good luck to you all. Full terms and conditions should be read. There's a link to them in the video description. YouTube is not a sponsor of this competition. They have nothing to do with it. And if you win, you're going to have to send me your email address. I'll pass it on to Verticalsim and they'll add a copy of the product to your Contrail.shop account. So you have to have a Contrail.shop account. Good. No, James, the temperature altitude bug seems to be a thing of the past. Touch wood. I'm doing a lot of touching wood at the moment, but no, the temperature does come down as you'd expect it to. Boss! Hello, are you on a beach somewhere? There are a lot of orange counties, but that is not the answer. Repeat the question. Okay, in which county is Sarasota Airport located? In which county is Sarasota Airport located? And I need a one-word answer, or it won't count. The question in writing is directly above your chat message, Christopher. Greetings, Sasha. Welcome. How are you doing? Oh no, Nightbot is not working. Blow. Why is it not working? It's alright, we can still do this. We can still do this. I'll just mark you by hand on the list of people. Oh, here is your hometown airport. Nice airport. Yeah, boy, Chris. Welcome to the stream. Too dark for... Oh, yeah, I guess it's really, really late there now. How's your holiday going anyway? You having a good time, Jeff? Not in Bloodill at Yorkshire. No, it's not Kefri. Yeah, bad robot indeed. I'm going to have to replace him, I think. Amount of grief I've had from him over the years. Over the year. Dear. Jason, hello, welcome, welcome. How are you? Oh, I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased. The pictures looked amazing. So while you keep those entries coming in, of which I can tell you there are 4 correct answers so far. And there are 2 possible answers to this question. I will accept both of them. 5 now. Excellent. So well done, you 5. Keep them coming. But remember, you have to just type one word, otherwise your entry won't be counted. I could try a Google form. I could try a spreadsheet. There are ways around this. I've had to use a spreadsheet before and then a random number generator, and if needs be, that's what I'll do. But at the moment, I can see all your names, and I'm just selecting the ones who are getting the answer right. So I think that's probably the easiest way around it at the moment. And please only enter once. No further entries will count. The question is, in which county is Sarasota Airport? And there are 2 correct answers to this. But please only give me one of them. Otherwise it's going to get a bit stressful. Jason, sorry I missed your message. How's it all going with the flight? Devon update 5. Yeah, so far so good. I did a little practice flight earlier, and I had a weird thing where it thought I had a sudden cabin depressurization at about 8,000 feet. But today, for this flight, so far nothing has gone wrong. But I don't want to say too much or I will end up jinxing it. You had 2 crashes to destroy. Yeah, he was saying. I don't understand it. I hope they do another hotfix. Or that fly-by-wire can fix it. I don't actually know who needs to fix it. I don't know what's causing all these problems, but yeah. I'm sure we'll get there. Now I've announced the competition. We've got some good answers coming in. I should probably tell you a little bit about how you can support the channel if you want to. So obviously it's very much appreciated if you subscribe and if you like the video. That really helps other people to find it. Turn on the notifications bell so that you don't miss any future live streams or video uploads. And also, if you are feeling a little bit flush, just a tiny bit wealthy, if you have some loose change in your pocket, you can also make a donation if you would like to, and only if you'd like to, and you can do that via streamlabs.com/filbertflies. You may also have noticed Amy joining up to Club Filbert at the start of the stream, which is always very exciting when we have a new member in the club, and I'll tell you a little bit about that as briefly as I can. So there are 3 tiers to this. It's a YouTube membership program, I should say, so it's a bit like a Twitch subscription. For Club Filbert Bronze, which is £1.99 a month, you get access to custom emojis, custom badges next to your name in the chat, as you'll see some other people have. And you also get access to private members' lounges on my Discord server, which are always nice. We'll have a good chat in there. Sometimes I do occasional ad hoc streams, which I don't broadcast on YouTube, and we have a little chat as I fly, which is good fun. So that's what you get for £1.99 a month, which is an absolute bargain. I must be mad. And then for £4.99 a month, you can join Club Filbert Silver, which gives you all the benefits. FSX Player Productions, thank you very much for the sub. Club Filbert Silver gives you all the benefits of Bronze, and in addition, you get a monthly private members-only live streaming flights. So last month we took a trip around Iceland in light aircraft, which was a lot of fun. This month we're going to be going to South America, and one of our Club Filbert Silver members, Steve, is going to take us around Brazil, sightseeing, which should be nice. The third tier is Club Filbert Gold, which is really a way of buying my love, and it's very, very effective. So for £8.99 a month, in addition to all of that, you get to vote on where I fly in the following week, and you get a private chat after every single stream. So we have a little debrief in an exclusive VIP channel on Discord. And that's it. I said I'd keep it brief. I think that is probably the longest it's ever taken me to talk about Club Filbert. But anyway, if you'd like to know more, click the join button down below, and that is it. It is a bargain, boss. It is an absolute bargain. Oh dear. Oh, what was the issue with the engine? How did you fix it? Let me just catch up on a few entries here. Don't forget you need to be subscribed to the channel to be in with a chance of winning. And Kay, we've got your entry noted. No need to enter again. So yeah, make sure you click the subscribe button if you haven't already, if you want to enter the competition. Well, particularly if you want to enter the competition. Click it anyway. Swift claps, if you type an entry again, I'm going to remove you from the competition because you're just spamming now. Was a TCA button binding conflict for fuel pumps? Oh god, how did that suddenly come about? It's weird, isn't it? Yeah. What was the question? The question was, in which county is Sarasota Airport located? In which county is Sarasota Airport located? Simon, thank you very much indeed for the £3.21.
Club Filbert will change your life. It will make you look better, live healthier. It will even make your friends become jealous of your luxurious life. Join today.
It's brilliant. Brilliant. You see? Listen to the man. Listen to Simon, who has definitely not been paid and is in fact one of my Club Filbert Gold members. That's how reliable he is. Everyone chats something which does not make sense so that Nightbot recognise them, Filbert. Filbert, yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Nightbot's not recognising anyone, though, at the moment, so I'm doing it all by hand, which is why I'd really appreciate it if you could only answer once. Satisfied customer? Yeah, I don't think there's anyone who has ever joined Club Filbert and found that it hasn't changed their life for the better. Oh dear. Anyway, it's probably enough Club Filbert chat. You know how to join if you want to. Now just go and do it. And in the meantime, while I wait for you all to join, I'll play some music. I'm trying to find something that might be a bit related to Florida, but I type in Florida and Epidemic Sounds, I only get 2 tracks. So, tell you what, we'll have some more music by the guy who we listened to at the start of the stream. I quite enjoyed that. And don't forget, it just needs to be a one-word answer, and I'll accept either of the 2 possible ones. Are you in the air, Simon, alright? I sort of... Oh, hang on, I've got to contact me. 119 via 5.550. Oh, me! Thank you! I'll answer that as soon as I've contacted ATC. Won't be a sec.
What does the change level button do?
Indy Centre, hello, American 1676, climbing through flight level 360 for flight level 390, inbound Skoto.
American 1676 in Eastern, good afternoon. Squawk 6610.
Squawk 6610, American 1676.
November 4971 Hotel, Indianapolis Center.
American 1676, I've got your radar
What does the
contact
change level button do?
Sarasota, VOR.
In which plane?
Level 390.
Is it like a flight level change button? If so, that will make you climb or descend to your selected altitude while maintaining the speed that you have set.
971 Hotel, Indy, go ahead.
We're with
This guy-
you
this guy's very quiet.
2,500 feet, about 20 miles to your west, looking for full stop landing.
Number 4971 Hotel, the aircraft type, and maintain VFR.
Oh, I'm really pleased, Kai.
3005.
Maintain VFR, we're in a Piper Cove.
Number 4971 Hotel, thank you. Squawk 6612.
Squawk 6612, 71 Hotel.
Switches have always created issues in MSFS. You had 2 switches bound to an engine.
Center, good day,
Yeah, I've had some issues. I've had some issues with my throttle quadrant and things.
902, Center, good afternoon. Question, question.
William! You've upgraded! You little treasure, welcome to Club Filbert Silver!
85 feet, so maintain for level 190.
Welcome aboard.
Number 497.
Right, that one.
Contact 6 miles to the west of Indianapolis Airport.
I didn't even know it was you.
VFR 3000.
Didn't even know it was you. There we are. That's what it does. And I would like to think you'd get a little alert as well to go along with it, but nothing seems to be happening.
Amazon.
This is very pog. This is very pog.
Clear to land at Huntsville Airport, calling 10:05 departure, Lexington transition.
Yes, you go. The plane that was next to me took quite a long time to get going when they pushed back. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm glad you're on the way anyway. A321's very pleasant to fly. Yeah, it is. I imagine it is. I've never flown it actually. I've flown the 321, which I like, in P3D.
9023 back in Cincinnati, altimeter 3006, runway 27, 529.
Welcome, Robert, and thank you for your entry. I can tell you that there are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 correct entries so far. So the odds are good. Yes, I am flying on live rather. Hello, Albatross, welcome. You finally got around to changing your name on YouTube. Was previously Swiggy. Ah, okay, nice. Well, welcome back, Dan. How do you turn air traffic control off in Microsoft Flight Simulator? You go to the menus, so escape, and then general settings, and then there is a sound section there, and you can just wind that slider down to 0, and that will shut them up. You also have to make sure that your virtual co-pilot is not engaged, so make sure that AI radio communications is off. Any future plans for X-Plane 11? No, I don't have X-Plane 11 actually.
85, the Cleveland altimeter 3000.
No, so I'm kind of sticking with MSFS and P3D for now. You're Bisso, welcome Bisso. Nice to have you here. Oh gosh, I will keep my fingers crossed, Jason. Good luck to you. No, Kay, you are not wrong. How did I get delivery? From flightsim.to. It was well done by you, William. It was. Yeah. Best upgrade to silver from bronze. I think you're right. I think you're right. There's been some tough competition, but yeah, you are right. I'm very, very touched that you've decided to. Appreciate it. How did I get the HUD? What HUD? Liveries from flightsim.to. Oh, you're talking about the streaming overlay at the top. That is called Bene overlay. I don't see it. It's just on the stream. What is a POG? POG is a statement of expression of excitement, Jason. As in, this is going to wind William up because So you know people say poggers for really excited. That's really poggers. Pog is the same. You can be pogged. You can use it as an adjective as well. So I, for example, am pogged about giving away 2 copies of Verticalsim Sarasota. And that's William downgrading next month, no doubt. You found the change level, but you can't click it. Oh my god. That is so irritating. I don't know. I don't understand why that could possibly be, unless, like you said, it's a payment region or something. See, no one would be pogged by crash detector. Crash detector.
Center's offline radio service. Terminated frequency change in 5.
You're pogged that. Yes, I find William's dislike of the word pogged quite poggers as well. You don't even have a C perks button. You did before, didn't you? You're just gonna have to cancel your membership and rejoin, Jeff. I'll make you an honorary member in the meantime, so you won't lose out on anything.
71 Hotel Indianapolis
I think
Center.
that's the only way to
left
do it.
traffic for 23 left or 23 right?
Yeah, it was a right. It was right traffic for 23 right, but that's right. Let's see if you can enter left downwind for runway 23 right. That'll work for me.
All right,
Your
left
sim
downwind
crashed to
for 23
desktop.
right, thank you.
Is that an ironic poggers, Cashel? Don't we have a Kappa emoji in the chat? We need to fix that.
Over 337 Juliet Bravo, climbing team 11000.
Ben, have you had a go on your MSFS? Have you got the A320 updated? Like, is it working for you? Puggles, oh, I like that. I like that. Yes, yeah, you know MSFS weather. You did that, you have the YouTube sub perk till the 30th of August, so you can't do anything now, right? Oh well, there we are. Forget about it for now then.
United 1548 in the center. Good afternoon, squawk 6613.
I don't think he said anything to me after I set my squawk. He didn't tell me I was identified or anything. But anyway, drone's still spinning on its axis randomly. Plane's still too loud to be outside, unfortunately, as well.
November 49710, tell the wind at Indianapolis.
You're going to do it whilst I'm streaming now? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I'm still up for it. Ben certainly does need to do it because we're doing a shared cockpit stream tomorrow, Jason. We're going to have a little practice tonight, and hopefully it'll work. Your controls has definitely been updated, Ben, so that's good news. That's good news. So it's just a question of if your plane sort of works like mine does, or if it definitely doesn't like Jason's. Mark, I don't know. That's going to have to be a question for the younger people here, I think. Don't ask William though, because he doesn't know anything. He told me there was no such word as pogged, and then I had to point it out to him on Urban Dictionary. So yes, I'd say you probably can be unpogged. I don't know about depogged. Yes, we're streaming it tomorrow at 1200 Zulu, 1300 UK time. God knows what hour Seychelles time that is. No worries, Jason. You're working tomorrow, are you? Oh, okay, so hang on. If you can be repogged, it must be possible to be depogged. Because otherwise, why would you need to be repogged?
4690 Ely Marsh, space to the north and west. Chicago Center's offline for your services, terminating frequency change by pretty much flight dealer.
That's amazing, No Games Gaming. That's amazing. You always sweat a bit when you're on... Yeah, I do, but not so much centres. I can cope with centres. I just can't cope with airport controllers. Is that the Australian custom? Yes, I think it is. So the drone has always kind of rotated slightly as you fly along. But now it's just doing it very, very quickly. It's like quadrupled the speed or something. I don't know what it's about.
Exit Alpha to the ramp via Alpha Mike, cross runway 14, clear to the ramp. 7 Hotel, thank you.
Pog isn't a word. Pog means play of game. How can you play of gamed? Well, are you therefore going to say that poggers isn't a word? Because poggers definitely is a word, right? You use poggers, I'm sure. You can't apply grammatical logic to youth speak, William. You should know this. Hang on, let me do a little bit of catching up with the correct entries. What about if you were using the pogs that you could collect? Yeah, that's a fair point. William, do you remember pogs? Like the original, the little disc things? See, I've stumped you there. You used poggers, as I was saying. If poggers can be a word, then so can pogs. MSFS managed to get the frame rates up a lot, yeah, but now need to focus on making it stable. They do. Oh, you're having trouble as well, Satura. I hope the reinstall works. Harrison, have you bitten the bullet with your reinstall yet? If you're still here. It's all right, Ben. Cause it's Ian. I'll accept the second word. It's all right. Seeing as I'm doing it all by hand, anyway. All of this is coming from your own experience with your fellow youths. Nobody uses the word pogged, which is why you say don't use it. Okay, but do you... I can't really picture your fellow youths. I'm not sure if your fellow youths are the sort of people who use any youth speak, because you speak quite well for a youth. Do you know what I mean? I never know how reliable a source you are. Yes, poggers is used. No, you don't know what pogs are. Okay. Yeah. Just wondered if it was something you might have seen in a museum somewhere. I don't know. There's a museum of childhood in Bethnal Green. I bet they've got pogs. When will the giveaway be? The giveaway is running now. The winning item is 2 copies of Verticalsim Sarasota scenery. Have a read of the video description. Everything you need to know is down there. Topic change, no pog anymore. Your irritators, English grammar was the most boring thing. Just Gibi, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for your entry. Not too. I'm struggling to keep up with the chat tonight. What's so puzzling about MSFS is that some users have the worst issues ever, while some barely have any. Yeah, I know. And even if you're running on the exact same hardware as someone else, doesn't mean anything. Have I ever used poggers in a real life conversation? I don't think I have, but the day's coming, Scott. The day is coming when I'll slip it in there by mistake. I've definitely started calling people boss, and I've said brah quite a lot in real life as well. Did you, James? There we are. Bet there are pogs now. What's my favourite aircraft in real life? 747. Probably the classic or the 400. There you are. I feel better now, Simon. Hello, Andrew Noble. Welcome. How are you? Yeah, it would kind of be nice. I know language evolves, and I know that that's just one of those things. And it's right that it should evolve, but it would be nice if we could just slow down the pace a little bit so everyone could communicate to each other. Kool-Aid plays. The question is which county, not which country. Boss has taken over. You called your colleague the boss the other day, did you? How are you finding being back in the office, Scott? Now you've had a couple of days to settle into it. Yeah. That is, a lot of these are words that just shouldn't be used in IRL, really. I know, Jason. I'm just surprised you didn't know what POG meant already, to be honest, because even I know that and I know nothing. Yeah. The winners are going to be announced after we shut down the engines at the other end, Kay.
Number 337 Juliet Bravo, you can proceed direct to the London Lima.
I would agree, Satira, were it not for the fact that there are people having crashes to desktop with absolutely nothing at all in their community folders. I guess it could be marketplace add-ons doing it. I don't know. I just don't know.
United 1035 to Indy Center, good afternoon. Climb maintain level 350.
Yeah, there are two answers that I was in a bit of a rush to find a question for this one. It's actually in two counties. The other one is less, don't know, it's a bit more challenging. In that you at least have to Google it rather than guess, but anyway.
United 1035, proceed direct Charleston VOR, correction, yeah.
Why am I not using my Filbert cup? Because this livery comes with its own cup, and if a livery comes with its own cup, it overrides your own, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know if there's a way around it. There might be, but I don't know of it.
6615.
You love watching the EFB, do you? Oh, you can have a little more time with the EFB. So we started off here. We're going somewhere here, somewhere down there.
514, I'll get you a radar contact 5-6 miles to the south and east of the Parkersburg VOR. You came level 340.
And yeah, for you, Caffel, nothing's too much trouble. I guess the difficulty of the question isn't really what it's all about. The question is, in which county is Sarasota Airport? And only answer once or your entry may not be counted. People your age uses. One misinterpreted the word and the other just looked it up on Urban Dictionary, but also said it was the first he'd heard of the word. Which one? Pogged? Poggers or Pog?
27 line of Amazon Island.
You were joking about the EFB views? Okay, fine. I thought you might be. But I gave you the benefit of the doubt, Caffel.
Change to advisories for conducted flight dealer.
Looking to contact for your help, Delta 2057 CL.
Pacific 5739 Atlanta Center down 132.9 or 7.
Ooh, we've got an Atlanta Center on. And we've got a Jacksonville Center. That's very exciting. That's very exciting. That might mean we have ATC for arrival, but I don't know. To be honest, I don't know where Sarasota is. I definitely know which county it's in, but I couldn't point to it on a map. Oh no, we're just outside their airspace, unfortunately.
Amazon 902, the wind at Cincinnati 260 at center. Right at bombing runway 27.
Marcus, guten Abend. Florida is a state, not a county, I'm afraid. And the question is, in which county is Sarasota Airport? I've never been to Florida either. Pogged. Okay. Okay, so it's not in common parlance among your group of friends. Okay. I accept that. Everyone uses Pog and Poggers, but Pogged is rare. Okay. Thank you. That's good. I'm still going to use all three, but you know. Can I help you? The recent update to the fly-by-wire EFB. How do you link your SingBrief flight plan? I will show you. So, you have to go to your settings. You have to put your SimBrief username down here. Mine is Mr. Filbert. And then you go to the dashboard and you just click from SimBrief and that'll import your flight plan. Yes, either one counts, Reese Ivan. Yeah, either one. I didn't see there were two. Kool-Aid plays. You're spamming the chat now, as I said before. Only answer once, or your entry may not be counted. Yes, I am using Vatsim. Hello, Jake Gunn. I didn't see you arrive, but I see Becky saying hello to you, so hello from me as well.
Number 337 Juliet Bravo, the Lexington.
We're almost halfway, just flying over a Heathrow. Oh, good, good. Don't like to jinx it, but Marcus, honest to God. It does sound realistic with ATC in the back. Right, hang on, let me catch up with some of these entries. There are currently 18 eligible entries. Guess this is, yes, they do look and sound similar. It's true. It's true. It's true. I should be more sympathetic. What's the model matching in VATSIM like? It was not too good. Well, it's all right. It's kind of down to you to do your own model matching at the moment. You've got the iVal models, which are, and I describe how to do that in a channel on my Discord server. But it's not perfect. I still get quite a few generics around and about the place.
Out there.
And just a reminder that to be eligible to win the prize, you do need to be a subscriber to the channel and you do need to be watching the stream. And even if you don't want to win, you should subscribe anyway, and you should like the video, and you should turn on notifications. Hello, Fly with Captain X. Welcome to the stream. How are you? So next station will be Atlanta Center on 132.907. May as well get that tuned in now. On the standby. Standby. 132 decimal. Forgotten what I said already. 132.907. There we are, ready to go. George, my update 5 experience was better than a lot of people's. I initially had trouble crashing to desktop from spawning into Charles de Gaulle, but other than that, it's been performing alright, other than the same issues that everyone's having with altitudes and various things breaking. But you know, I've been able to do flights from A to B without anything catastrophic happening, so that's good. Aviation Kid 2003, welcome, nice to see you again. How are you? And you just landed at EGNX. Is that East Mids? I think that's East Mids. You burst the left tyre. Oh no, what were you flying? This is, how do you mean? Is this the 7th of my streams you've been to, Aviation Kid? I feel like you've been to more, but maybe not. Well, anyway, always nice to see you. And Tiago DM, welcome. Hello to you in Marbella. How is Marbella at the moment? That's alright, Kool-Aid Plays, you've only got one entry. It's no problem. I just, you know, I don't like the chat filling up with entries over and over again, that's all. Melon, good morning. It's popping in before you go to work, I see. Welcome. Thank you for your entry. Hello, Sus, welcome back. Do I think CTG's the sim just needs to find its niche? I don't know.
1676 Atlanta Center now 132.9
Atlanta Center on 132.907 for American 1676. Thanks very much for the ATC. Bye bye. Atlanta Center, good afternoon. American 1676 at flight level 390, inbound swap.
American 1676 on Missouri. Flight 622.
Landing Q20, 718-9 south.
So you see at the moment the autopilot has stopped climbing at flight level 388. Don't know why it's done that, and I don't know whether to leave it alone or try and force it up to 390. I think I'm going to try and force it up to 390. This is something I've had on every flight, but I also know that on VATSIM the altitudes can be way off, so I don't know. You're United 1548. Ah, nice. You coming with us, Sus, are you?
Delta 927, Washington Center, close to change route.
You are. I see you. You're directly behind Simon.
2911, kind of bound discretion, maintain level T40.
Finally enjoying some holidays. Nice. Oh, you're on holiday in Marbella, are you? Brilliant.
United 2911, kind of bound discretion, maintain level T40.
We're facing issues like control issues. Or no, that I haven't had fly with Captain X. No, I haven't had any control issues. Although, having said that, I'm finding the Piper very difficult to control on the ground. I'm finding that a tiny bit of rudder pedal input sends it all over the place. But that's about it that I've had so far. Oh, forgot I was.
747, 30 Mesa Center, close frequency change route.
Forgot I was trying to make it climb, and I've now gone too high.
Down to 240 United, 2911.
Passenger asked in panic, is the plane flying correct route? Flight attendant, yes, we are flying off course. Don't get it, sorry. You're flying an extra long XLR. Right. Yes. I'd forgotten the elephant murder. It's on this. I'm playing on PC, Dylan, but it's also on Xbox S and X these days. You're at 242 when you should be at 240. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I've made it settle now, I think, but I don't know if the altitudes are even right. The scenery I haven't noticed looking worse. I haven't noticed it looking worse. It's a bit blurry from altitude, but it always has been. When I'm down low, I haven't noticed a problem with it, but I know others have. My max is definitely above 390. Yeah. Well, we don't really. I mean, this always says the same things, I think, in the progress page. Max is 390. Cruise is 390. Optimal is 390. It's all nonsense. But I've certainly had these flying at 390 with no problem before. Steve90254, welcome to the channel. Make sure you're subscribed to be in with a chance of winning. Senior Squad Leader, hello! How is it possible when you touch your TCA Thrustmaster joystick the game crashes? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. Anything is possible since this sim update, as far as I can tell. And I honestly don't know how you fix any of it, which is really frustrating. I wish I could be of some help occasionally, but the range of symptoms people are experiencing is just crazy. I think the scenery downgrade is a myth. The colours look slightly different to me, but I couldn't say if they're better or worse, and it still is really good to me. Lackwed, hello. You're installed it from start and you have high-end PC, and when you enter the menu in MSFS, then the game crashes. Any idea? No, I have no idea. Unless you've got any mods installed, make sure your community folder is empty and try again. Other than that, if it's a fresh install, that is a complete mystery to me. I'm sorry, I can't be more help. Why can't spiders become pilot? Because they only know to do a tailspin. That's a good one. That is a good one. Yeah, just MSFS, be MSFS.
1489,
yeah, I haven't had anything like that, Captain X. Yeah, level of detail rated has changed, that is true. And I think that's where most of the performance comes from. Yeah, it's not uncommon to fly at 390 in a 320 Neo. I don't think. Where should you fly to and from in an A319? Heathrow to Palma de Mallorca. No, Gatwick to Palma de Mallorca. You're kind of sad that your performance didn't really improve, but you're upgrading to a proper PC and it finally... Oh, that is exciting. That is exciting. What were you on before? A laptop or something, Lisa?
You can fly 622 for landing 180, 180 south, just set of maintain 6 now.
So 15:34 is our ETA, so we've got about an hour and 15 minutes to run. And I'll give you a little look at our route, I think, because it's always nice to see where we are and where we're going. First time I've tried the in-game Navigraph chart since the sim update. I imagine it'll work. Just scan me QR code.
Roger, Knoxville, clear 3001. 3001.
Sorry, what have I missed? What do I think about X-Plane 11? I've never really used it, so I'm not an expert on it. From what I've seen, it's got some really good features about it. We've got some good planes. I think it takes quite a lot of work and quite a lot of memory to make the ground look nice. But yeah, as far as I can tell, it's a great sim. Will there be a time when there will not be any human interaction required to fly a plane? I think there'll always be some human interaction, but I can foresee a time when perhaps those humans are on the ground rather than in the aircraft. Oh blimey, yeah, that's too low. That is too low. It's a miracle for you. You're in the same time zone here as Dubai, and now you're waking up at 8, 9. It's because I presume because you've got nice places to be, Jeff, and it's not. You can go in the sea to get away from the heat, right? Or maybe just because your family want to see you occasionally. Casey, welcome to the channel. Your mouse is all messed up. It opens when you hover over a page or file with it.
That is 1489.
Blimey, Casey. I have no solution to that. I don't know what that's about. I'm sorry. Good evening, Speedbird 2037. Just got a new AMD Asus. Right. Don't quite have all of the add-ons yet. Any advice? What in terms of which add-ons you should get? You mean Speedbird? For MSFS, is that what we're talking? Anyway, let's have a quick look at the map while you answer that. So this is Chicago, that's where we took off from, obvs. And we've been flying south over Illinois and Georgia. Couldn't remember where Atlanta was, I think we're over Georgia now. And we're flying south into Florida, and this is where Sarasota is, for those of you like me who had absolutely no idea. Sort of on the west coast there. So hopefully we'll have some nice sea views as we arrive. And get to see a little bit of Florida.
985, 1 Quebec land, standby.
Fresh air, yeah. Yes, I think that's pretty much where we're at the moment, Captain X. Yes, agreed. However, I think if you give it a year, or possibly even less, we'll have pretty much everything we want in MSFS. Which is why I don't advise anyone to invest heavily in X-Plane or P3D at the moment unless they're loaded. One thing you're doing a lot more is the VNAV added via the G1000. I've not tried it yet actually, Dan. But I saw the video, I was quite impressed. Right, what add-ons should you get for MSFS? Well, I would definitely get this plane, the A320X from Fly-by-Wire. I would also get the working title CJ4 for freeware. The Aerosoft CRJ is a fantastic plane. That's probably the best in the sim at the moment. In terms of scenery, there's some fantastic freeware that I've covered in my freeware focus videos. You should definitely get Gatwick. in terms of
CBM 1 Echo Bravo,
paywares.
Dickens County Airport is filed, maintained
Top paywares for me at the moment are Pyreeg Devco's Edinburgh, Fly Tampa's Las Vegas, Fly Tampa's Copenhagen, Aerosoft's Cologne Bonn. I think they're my top 4, but I may have forgotten something. But that's some to get you started anyway. No worries, Casey.
Expect ILS for my 26 right approach instead of maintain 900,000.
I hope they fix the live weather issue as well. Although, what issue are you having with the live weather? I'm having the same old thing with clouds being far higher than they should be. But I've no longer got the ridiculously high temperatures and the associated performance issues. But I do still have an altitude issue. So I don't know. Okay, and I bet that's a limitation of the in-sim nav data, right? Yeah, Fly Tampa Vegas is spectacular. Because you can't alter the pre-programmed outs in any plane, I don't think. Can't do it here. Can you do it in the CJ4? I can't remember. It's possible you can.
Monica Bravo is from its to the
I will, Kay. I will.
Filed, maintain 4,000.
Give it a whirl.
Squawk 205.
You're from India. It's just 1 AM here. Just watching my stream to avoid sleep and giving yourself a challenge. Alright, good. Why are you trying to stay up so late at DJ? I mean, please you're here, but why are you challenging yourself to stay up?
Go ahead.
Yeah, hold short runway 28. It's coming in, looking to pick up IFR.
7274 Hotel on request, stand by, hold for release. Delta 213, turn left heading 180, descend to maintain 6,000, vectors ILS 26 right approach.
It is conceivable that he might
Delta
give us vectors to
1489,
final.
fly maintain, level 330.
330, Delta 1489.
Oh, Robert, you're flying to Sarasota as well, I've just seen. From New Orleans, nice.
Take a Mike, 26 right, taxi via Alpha. 9851 Quebec, your radar contact 16 miles southeast of Choo Choo, Chattanooga altimeter 3001, maintain VFR.
You got X-Plane looking pretty great today and only spent 20 quid. Yeah, the amount of freeware for X-Plane is quite spectacular.
9851 Quebec, your
especially when
radar
it comes to
contact,
scenery.
maintain VFR,
And of course the
Chattanooga
Zebra.
altimeter 3001.
Challenging yourself to stay up as you're on your way to become a pilot. Ah, right. Okay.
Bravo,
Fair enough.
36 right, taxi via Delta.
I used to do that sort of thing when I worked night shifts that I had to, well, yeah, when I worked night shifts in the ambulance service, and I always stayed up the night before to try and get used to it. Never quite managed it. Oh, right, it's just coincidence. Well, I never.
Delta
Small
310 is cleared, direct Flat Rock, Foxtrot Alpha Kilo.
Direct flat drop, Delta 310.
Oh, the music's run out. Let us have something else.
7274 Hotel is cleared from the Covington Airport to Louisville as filed, maintain 3000. Squawk 2066 and hold for IFR release.
Alright, Delta 74 Hotel, clear to Louisville, file 3000-2066, hold for release,
74 Hotel back correct is advised with frequency number 1 at the runway for departure, change to advisory approved.
74 Hotel, pulling short to it, ready to release.
Giovanni, hello, welcome. How are you doing? So just a reminder of the giveaway, do check the terms and conditions in the video description. But if you want to be in with a chance of winning a copy of Verticalsim Sarasota Bradenton Airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator, you just need to answer the following question in the chat. In which county is Sarasota Airport? There are 2 possible answers, I will accept either.
2911, descend maintain 1000, now control center 3001.
Down to 1000, United 2911. Junebug,
thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the channel. anyone else watching hasn't yet subscribed, I'd love it if you'd click that subscribe button and smash the thumbs up button, like the video, and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out in future. This is a weird song. I put in 1960s because I'm quite enjoying just going back through the decades, but this doesn't feel very 60s to me. It certainly wasn't what I was thinking of.
Eagle Flight 622, 718,
Hello Malik, welcome to the stream.
Advisor, good ILS from a 36 right approach.
3000, Eagle Flight 622.
Malik Bravo, hold short 36.
I'm baking a cake, Obsy. No, we're flying American Airlines Flight 1676 from Chicago O'Hare to Sarasota, and I'm giving away 2 copies of Verticalsim's Sarasota scenery at the same time.
7274, telephone entry, controlled airspace, proceed gas and COR, maintain 3000, your release for departure, clearance is void. If not off, it's 10 minutes, advised at this frequency here.
Hello Malik, it's like an October evening this weather. Is it? It's alright where I am. Quite warm. Bit cloudy, but we haven't had too much rain
You're
yet.
going to be probably unstable for the approach. Just maintain 3000 and fly
having the Air Force on your ND, just yeah, I know. It's hugely populated compared with Europe.
KBM 1 Echo Bravo.
Yeah, 100 miles from Orly. I've still got my fingers crossed, Jason.
240
LOD still bad?
3000, Eagle Flight.
To me, it doesn't look too bad. Perhaps if I had a 4K monitor or something like that, it would. But yeah, I mean, I do get things popping in. I do. And to be honest, I hadn't really noticed it until people started mentioning it in the stream. But yeah, if you look over here, you can see where the sharp scenery ends. Back after about the 10th drive in the new car today. What have you got, Riley? What have you got yourself? Welcome back.
7 Juliet Bravo, just to maintain 5000. And advise you have the weather and notice for Knoxville downtown. Let me know what approach you'd like.
Alright, down to 5,000. We have the weather in Knoxville. We're set up for RMAP.
Right, I am going to start an Excel spreadsheet as well because I'm not convinced. I know who's entered, but I'm just not convinced that Nightbot is going to do the draw properly.
Clear direct, Pivot, Old Sector 6, RNAV, 7 Juliet Bravo.
Delta 310, Washington Center closed, monitoring 95 Stand by. Delta 310, Washington Center closed, monitor 5. Delta 213, maintain 3000 to Dominican localizer, good eye west, 26 Redfield. Pacific 5739, contact Jacksonville Center 135, point 9. Delta 213.
Brand new E-Class Mercedes. Go get you! Flash in the cash. Good for you. That must be very exciting. I can see why you're out driving it all the time. I don't know why you're back watching the stream, to be honest, but I am glad you are.
Hey, affirmative 8 It's red Delta, stand by. For 727 for a hotel identity, Atlanta altimeter 3001.
You have updated fly-by-wire your controls. Have you got the scenery for where the hell are we flying? Budapest. Have you got the Budapest scenery from the marketplace? Oh, it's your dad's. Oh, okay. Oh, right, okay. Still quite exciting though.
Contact 2 miles north of Covington to help indicate 2,600, climb and maintain 5,000.
Your dad must be over the moon though.
Delta 1489, contact objective is Center 1354902. Bravo to Center maintain.
Legally or not, I can't
5,000.
imagine his dad letting him have a little go on the new E-Class.
All right, down to 5,000. We'll expedite. Let's go.
Oh, you drove the old car though? Nice. Thoughts on the PMDG 737 eventually coming? Well, I can't wait. I believe it'll happen. And it's going to be awesome. And so is the Phoenix Sim A320. Once those two are out, they're going to change this sim massively, I think.
Five one Quebec, Roger, squawk VFR, change to advisory.
Yeah, it's only in the marketplace. I struggled as well to find it.
Delta 213 on my 26 right.
Do I know Swiss 001? Yes. I mean, not personally, but yes. Yes, I do. I know of him. Yes, we are on VATSIM Hansen. Yeah.
Eagle Flight 622, turn left, setting 090.
Cheeky drive in the Mac. Your dad has to get used to it first. Yeah. He'll be a very trusting man if he lets you have a go, and I can't imagine me letting anyone at all have a go on a car like that.
Mike, turn right heading 050.
Quite a lot of VFR traffic out tonight.
74 Hotel, maintain 8,000.
Right, I now have a complete backup of all the correct entries, and I can tell you that there are 22 of them. So you've got a 1 in 22 chance. No, you haven't. You've got a 1 in 11 chance of winning at the moment. Not bad odds.
500 straight in RNAV 26 approach at National Downtown Airport.
Why is the plane cruising at 250 feet below target? Because Sim Update 5, Christopher.
3,500 cleared for the approach. We'll let you know when we're on time.
Has not been fixed by the hotfix, unfortunately. How did I get my custom wing views? They are not custom wing views. They are the default views from the showcase fixed camera 17, 19.
70, is that correct? 2911.
So yeah, 13 to 19 in the showcase.
Roger
fixed
that,
camera
030
settings.
down to 5.
Those are your internal views.
080.
And I've got a keybind assigned to switch between the drone mode and the internal views. So yeah, just a question of setting that up. Very easy.
That's the 32 X-ray. Are you GPS equipped?
We are, sir.
32 X-ray.
Which
Roger,
route tonight?
Federer,
I don't know.
Airport.
Should we see if there's any ATC online? I've got a plane down in Nice at the moment. If you fancied going from there, there might not be much ATC about actually by the time I finish this. Yeah, I'm not particularly fussed. You're a Swiss W1.
1676 is clear direct heaven.
Ah, that video is for custom cockpit camera view, but that is also very useful. Thank you.
1676
Might
clear
get
direct
us off
heaven.
seeing as you're guessing. I haven't got a PPL, Dan DG, but I did start a PPL in the UK, and I'm hoping to carry on with it.
Delta 213, welcome to Atlanta. Thanks to Sierra Bravo.
Missed a shout.
Victor, Foxtrot to the
Direct heaven. Clear direct heaven, American 1676, apologies.
TBM 6 Tango Mike, clear direct Greenwood, VOR, Golf Romeo Delta, maintain 25.
Clear direct to Greenwood up to 2000.
Right, so advice. Tell you what I wish I had done is start doing the ground school learning a bit earlier. So get your air law and meteorology book, get studying on that. The rest of it, just go with the flow and do what your instructor says.
Yeah, we're set up the shoot.
Very exciting. especially in a Piper Tomahawk. It's a nice plane.
Southwest 36.
Emiliano,
91.
welcome. Hello to you in
Roger.
Panama.
You are clear.
I've got people from all over the world here today. Welcome to the stream.
Lima Delta Echo from the localized.
Enjoying your summer, yeah.
Holding for the straight.
Oh, that was in replacement. All right, Nice it is. Nice it is. Just a reminder to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you would like to. Well, no, do that even if you don't really want to. It'd be daft not to do that. And if you want to make a donation, you can do that as well via streamlabs.com/philbert. Streamlabs.com/philbert.
No worries there.
I can say things.
Right there. Delta 213, cross, runway 26 left, going back across the ramp.
No worries, Dan. No worries. When are you starting?
Bravo, report cancellation of IFR.
Have you done that trial lesson yet, or where are you at in the whole process?
Okay, we'll report back. We'll number 253.
Guys, 2911 sliding 050.
050, 2911.
And the next airport is 9 o'clock, 6 miles.
So that's
Roger, I got
quite
the
a
airport
long
inside,
directive he's
2911.
just given us. Got 224 miles to heaven.
23 left, enter left down.
Roger that, enter left
I
down.
don't think it was
Clear
that
for the
much of a
visual,
shortcut, but
23
still,
left,
better than
United
nothing.
2911.
Emiliano, thank you very much for the sub. So we're just passed by Atlanta. And I think heaven is the initial waypoint on our star. It is. This is something new. This alarm that sounds when you're supposedly when you're within 1,000 feet of your chosen altitude. You can cancel that by pressing the master warning button, but you shouldn't have to really. Not too bad, but hopefully going to be starting in a couple of months. Oh right, yeah. Then get the air law book. Get the air law book if you're keen to start doing some learning.
Calling Atlanta Center, static only, check mic.
Center conditions because they're accelerated by 327 miles.
680 Hotel, runway 27 left, next to your
The Roblox Master. The ATC is an online ATC network called VATSIM.
Delta 1287, if that's you trying to call Atlanta Center, your mic's on.
VATSIM.net, I think.
Still static only, sir. You need to check your audio. You're out of 1548 Atlanta, you on voice.
Am I having the VATSIM altitude issues with the MSFS major update? I haven't been told about them, but yes, I think I probably am. Let me have a quick look at
2911, runway 23 left, here to land down.
the VATSPY. Yeah, I am.
Roger that,
so my
runway
altitude
23 left,
showing
clear to land,
40,634 feet on VATSPY. So yes, I'm very much having altitude issues, bigger than I thought. But what I've done is I've put in my remarks field on the flight plan. There may be some altitude discrepancies due to the MSFS update. And so far I haven't had anyone ever go at me about it.
Walk.
Every time you explain that to somebody outside of Ava, it kind of blows them. It's a strange thing, isn't it? Like the whole flight simming thing is pretty wacky. But that there is a community of people who pretend to be air traffic controllers and pretend to be pilots. And you can talk to people across the world in quite a realistic way. It is incredible. You just added me in Volanta. Nice, I will accept, Lewis. Thank you. Yeah. The liveries are all compatible across all the versions, Riley.
Less 52, Roger.
SAS has also been cleared direct to heaven and also missed the voice comms.
Actually, I gotta change your code. My
Glad it's
apologies.
not just me.
2021 for Delta 1287.
Yeah.
You'll play 622
I wonder
Airport
that as well,
7 o'clock at 8
teacher.
miles.
Newspapers, I think. I read somewhere that books are discouraged because you can get absorbed in a book and miss things, but a lot of airlines allow you to read the paper. And non-contentious chat, I guess. No, I haven't ever used Pilot Edge. No, have you?
Cleared ILS 36 out of 0.
Clear island.
So there's only one 320 mod, and that is the fly-by-wire A320NX, which is what I'm using here. Unless you count the livery. So I suppose, yeah, the livery is also a mod. So an American Airlines livery, which I got from flightsim.to, and the fly-by-wire A320NX overhauled. If you go into external view, what does it say my altitude is? I don't have my gauges on, so I don't know.
Alright, 3-0.
Southwest 3691 advisement.
Yeah, I don't know. Found Speedbird 331 least to Heathrow, nice. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. That's a sensible length of flight, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, you didn't miss the call. For some reason you can't tune into Atlanta Centre.
Airport side, we can fly
622, my 36
Yeah.
right, clear left.
clear line from the 365, we can fly 622.
Affirmative.
Atlanta Center, this is just 70 Bravo, clear the runway downtown Knoxville, cancel on that.
7 Bravo, IFR cancellation received.
Yeah, send them a message.
Good day, 70.
Starting our descent in 10 minutes? That's probably a bit early. No, we're still quite a long way away. We can have a look at when our descent.
Hotel. RNAV to
Yeah, let's work out our descent. So we'll have a look at the arrival.
7 left 30.
Tegan 2. Right. ILS Tegan 2, show chart windowed. Pin that. So we want to be at 270 by Lincoln. So we'll start by having a look at when we need to descend to get to 270. 37 nautical miles before Lincoln, which is about 200 odd miles away at the moment, so it's fairway still.
Eagle Flight 622, welcome to Charlotte, join Charlie to the gate, cross runway 23.
Yeah, that's a much better idea, Ben.
Cross runway 36.
Linus, welcome, how are you?
Fly 622.
Roland, good evening to you. Yeah, very well, thank you. The bar on this flight is not yet open for me, but for you in the back, absolutely, all complimentary. Hello, Blaze X, welcome. How you doing?
Hotel, radar contact, one maintain 14000.
Right, I tell you what we'll do.
You have control.
We'll set up for our arrival. So we'll give control to the first officer.
047.
And we'll double check our flight plan, which should be correct. Tegan, Ogre. In fact, why don't you watch along with me? Let's get it all up. So Avatar, Tegan, Ogre, Plow, Alro, Mayhawk.
Right, Center United 2911's clear the active.
And then
2-3 left on Alpha 1.
Paso, and from Paso we can expect radar vectors, except we won't get radar vectors. So instead it's planned us a little route via SRQ, even though I didn't want it to, and then back via Ringy. And this has all gone a little bit awry, I'd say, the arrival. Let's go to plan mode and see just how bad it is. It's not too bad, it's not too bad. Let's have a look at the ILS, compare it. So you can see after Ringy, it has drawn us this little circuit, which we can fly. I don't see any reason not to fly this approach course. I'm sure normally you would get vectors, but as we won't, we may as well do the whole thing. And then back to Ringy, intercept the localizer, and down we go. So the flight plan is correct. So we'll go to our perf approach page and set that up.
76, contact Jacksonville Center 135 to Madison today.
Jacksonville Center on 135.902 for American 1676. Thank you, bye-bye. .902.
American.
Southwest 2735, Jacksonville Center, follow maintain level 350.
Jacksonville Center, good afternoon. American 1676 at flight level 390, inbound to Heaven.
American 1676, Jacksonville Center, roger.
Right, perf page. See, he didn't query my altitude either, which is good. So 3007 is going to be our altimeter setting. 3007 inches of mercury in hectopascals is 1018. Temperature's going to be 32 degrees.
1071.
Winds currently are 2508. Transition altitude is going to be 18,000. Flight level 180. And the minima. .227. And if we have a look at the airport chart, we'll have a look at the length of the runway and see. In fact, we can do that on the fly pad now, can't we? We can do that on the fly pad. So we can do a landing calculation.
Yeah, 2753, heavy radar contact, 10 miles northeast of Charleston, VOR, maintain level 360.
250. 8 knots. Temperature 32. QNH 1018. Runway altitude. Basically 0, I think. Get the length from the main airport chart. Melon, sorry I missed you. Have a good day at work. Have a good day at work. I'll catch up on the chat after I've sorted all this out. 320, the heading. And elevation 30. And it's going to be dry. No slope, no LDA. Approach speed is going to be about 120, I should think. What have we got? Oh, it won't let me change views. Oops, this isn't good. It's become totally unresponsive. Oh, it's alright, it's because I was clicked in a box on the fly pad. Nobody panic. The approach is 131. Oh dear. Weight is going to be 57,000 for landing. We're going to be config full. No overrate procedure, and yes, we will use reverse thrust. Calculate.
Rate limit Charlie, contact Atlanta Center
we use low brakes,
132.907. Good day.
auto brakes low, we can use 2321 meters. And we have 2896 available. I think we'll use auto brake medium. Give us a bit more margin for error and also get us off the runway quicker. So we'll use auto brake medium. That's that done, that's that done. We'll take back control.
I have control.
And we'll get ready for our descent. Right, let me catch up on the chat. I have missed.
About a 1489 deviation, left of course approved, unable to direct Ogre.
There must be a POGger somewhere, that must be. Literally took 3 days to master the FMC. How much did you take?
1489 cross Ogre has maintained global.
I don't know, Aditya. I've been flying Airbuses in Sims for about 15 years. So it's a complicated question to answer. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, Giovanni. I will accept you in Volante, Lewis. I haven't had a chance yet. Been a bit too busy. You've been cleared direct heaven as well. Awesome. Is this the dev? Yes, this is the dev version. That's the only one that works with the new sim update. They are. It's true, Simon. My previous liveries for the A320X did work. Yes. Israel, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for the sub. And Chris, I missed your sub as well. Thank you, Chris Stark. Okay, I'll go to Volante and I will accept your request. There we are. Check the waypoint name after Tegan. Is it actually Pogger? Don't tell me it's actually Pogger. Oh, Olga. Pretty close, pretty close. Oh, Jason, well done. Well done. Let us know when you're down and I'll uncross my fingers. It's getting a bit stiff. The amazing player, thank you. So do I. So do I. Bit more luck required these days than I would like. I think I'm going to have to tweak my graphics settings a little bit at some point. Is he? Oh no. Oh, you've just landed. Cool. Are you you still going to be there when we arrive, do you think, Robert? Could try and get some kind of water cannon salute lined up for us.
1015, pilot's discretion, maintain level 240.
Go ahead, 240.
Right, I know what I'm doing now. 270 by Lincoln, although that says that's something that turbojets should expect, and of course we are not a turbojet, but it's the only constraints we've got, so let's use them. Oh, I should check the RadNav, see if the localizer's been auto-tuned. It has, on 109.7.
Hello, 2223, contact Atlanta Center, 132.907, good day.
Oh great, glad you're still here. I've heard of RFS, yes, I've never flown it.
Central aircraft, Jack Wilson will be back in a couple of minutes.
No, Badingus, not a clue, unfortunately. I wish I did, and I hope it's soon, but no. Haven't heard a thing about it. Ooh, we haven't had a nose view for a while. Not really a nose view, but as close as you can get in this plane. Excuse me. How much of a performance boost would you say it would have got after compared to the old update? I don't know. I don't know, because in the old version I had my frames limited to 30, and now I'm running with unlimited frames, and I'm getting about 50. But I think before, for me, it wasn't so much the frames that were a problem; it was the stutters, and I'm getting a lot less of them. Sarasota is your future home airport, is it? Nice. Where do you live at the moment, Andrew? Why has the chat stopped? It really went where you can't catch up to this. I don't know, it seems to be working alright, Aditya, no?
Except the working title.
Yeah, so the working title guys have been working alongside Asobo for Microsoft, working on the sim for a few months now. And that is their big project at the moment, I think. You're down, it was but oh, fantastic! Oh, that's really good news, and I hope your crashes were just a one-off. That must be such a relief to have actually got a damn flight done. I've been getting on alright with Update 5. Still got the altitude issue, still got obviously the odd scenery issue where jetways aren't working that much, or quite as they should. But, compared with how other people have got on, I've been fairly lucky, I'd say. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Yeah. In which? Oh, that's reading Nightbot's message now. Good evening, Aviation Simulation. Welcome. How are you doing? Oh yeah, I think it just slowed down for a bit, which was nice, to be honest. I was able to just take a breather. But yeah, if anyone has joined recently and is not aware of the competition I'm running, the giveaway, it's not too late to enter. So I'm giving away 2 copies of Verticalsim Sarasota scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And to enter, you just need to answer the following question. In which county is Sarasota Airport? In which county is Sarasota Airport? Full terms and conditions in the video description. Make sure you have a read of those so you understand how you'll get the prize. But that is the gist of it. And you just type the answer. There's 2 possible answers. Either one will be fine. Type it in the chat and you'll be in with a chance of winning, which is very exciting. Controller asked the plane if he's on MSFS. I think they realise the altitude is, Yeah. I think they must be getting a bit used to it. It's just shoddy that they have to, though, isn't it, really? Yeah, I mean, it's alright in the cruise, but if you're vectoring people for arrivals around a busy airport with a bunch of departures, you ideally would like to know what altitude they're actually at. You like this song that we've just had? This is called Cruising in Cali by In Bold. Yes, the winners will be announced after we shut down the engines after landing. That is a state, boss. Florida is a state. It's the county I'm looking for.
Good afternoon, Lima Victor Romeo to Sierra.
Check for
I've got to be honest, after tomorrow's stream, until they fix the altitude bug, I think I'm going to spend a bit more time in P3D, I think. They do sound like interesting places as well, they do. I take it you'd like me to count that as your entry, would you?
Sir, Lima Victor who?
Wow.
So I was just saying, to I believe it was here, that's the thing was here back.
I read you 2x3.
Riley, type your answer again,
Miami
please.
Center offline, leaving my airspace. Radar services terminated. Change of advisor frequency is approved. Good day. Radar 2 Romeo Whiskey, pilot's discretion, maintain level 240. PD down to 240, 2 Romeo.
Stack center, back to the 84.
Alright, I know there's a bunch of guys checking in. Just give me 1 second, please. Pacific 5739, you're leaving my airspace. New York Center offline. Radar services terminated. Change to advisor.
Good night, Jason, and congrats again on your successful flight. I'll see you soon. Thank you, Ryder. I think I missed your entry.
And there was a general aviation aircraft calling. It was Lima November something. Who was that?
Ooh, we're over the sea. Oh, it was brilliant, Alexander. Really, really nice. It was like a normal day out. Went down with a friend, drove down, had a really nice brunch, had a wander along the beach, had a beer in the afternoon, pub garden. Did a bit more beach sitting, a bit more wandering, a bit of shopping. It was really nice day out. Thank you for asking. Thank you, Linus.
FedEx 3854, radar contact, maintains level 310.
Roland, I did not miss your entry.
I think it was Lima Victor Romeo Hotel.
Jenny, hello!
You were checking in?
Yes, sir. Good evening or good afternoon, sorry. With flight level 320 steady, I am 90 miles south of Sierra Hotel Romeo Kilo Sierra. My destination is
Romeo Hotel Sierra Squawk 1034.
You're right, that is a very odd cloud.
Squawk 1034.
Never seen one like that before.
1034.
American 1152, Jacksonville Center, Roger.
I got your entry, and don't worry.
Lima Victor Romeo Hotel Sierra, radar contact 18 miles west of the Ormond Beach VOR, stay altitude.
So, that's him. It's not so much. No, it's not fixed. It's still reporting the wrong altitude.
53, clear direct Lama.
It's quite a simple answer, really. I thought it was complex, but it's not. No, it's still broken. But I've just put in the remarks that I'm on MSFS and altitude might be incorrect, and they've sort of just gone with it so far.
United 1548, Jacksonville Center, Roger.
This is a good tune. I like this.
Southwest 927, Roger. Let's see, runway 26, taxi via...
You're right, there did used to be a livery fixer on the
Papa Victor
installation screen.
Alpha Charlie.
Papa Victor Juliet Alpha Charlie to runway 26, that was 927.
Don't know what happened to that. I guess they figured that most liveries had already been converted. Oh, Ben, no!
What was the call sign again? Delta 1972,
We'll fix it. We'll find a way.
1020.
You clear out your community folder for a start. Yeah, it is good going to Florida music, yeah. How many more minutes until I land? Let's have a look. So, we're due in at 15:35. It is now 15:08, so about 25 minutes.
United 2753 Heavy cross Willamette, maintain 12,250 knots for land of altimeter 3005.
So we're going to want to start our descent shortly before clamp if we're going to make these constraints. But I suspect he's not going to be that fussed about when we start our descent, so I'll ask him.
2753, land of altimeter 3005.
Not stonks at all, no. You make your liveries for the Asobo 320 and then go to the flyby. Oh, right, okay.
27 looks like you missed Victor. Just turn right on November.
Is it now a separate program then?
It'll be November Kilo Alpha.
Because as Max said, they used to. Was it Max who said? Someone said there's one. Oh, you're saying there still is one on this installer stream. Okay.
Put me top dog or gas.
I can't remember actually.
That's what we do single one.
No, I don't fly on multiplayer. I'm on VATSIM Aditya, so I can't do both. Hardly any of your liveries work when loading a plane through the map screen. Really? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of anti-poggers, isn't it? I mean, we still have got loads of time to get down, so maybe if he doesn't want us at 270 by Lincoln, we won't badger him.
Delta 1972, radar contact 8 miles southeast of the Peaceful VOR, maintain level 340, clear direct Larry. Lima Victor Romeo Hotel Sierra, you're clear to the Atlanta International Airport as filed, Jedi 2 arrival.
Jedi 2 arrival, thank you, sir.
Lima Romeo Hotel Sierra, read back correct. Lima Romeo Hotel Sierra, clear direct Larry.
Direct Larry. Romeo Hotel Sierra.
I haven't had any flashing in the cockpit 466, but the wipers for me have never done anything. They've never worked properly. No, I'm flying at the time that the actual flight flew, so it's sort of late morning now in Florida. Yeah. Yeah, see, I have to say, it's greener than I thought. I thought it was fairly arid, but it's quite nice so far. Oh yes, you do have to be using the dev version. The stable and experimental don't work with the latest and so on. Getting Sarasota to Fort Lauderdale, is that? No, I won't be carrying on the stream now. Ben and I have to try and practice some shared cockpit stuff for tomorrow after this. I don't think the wipers on any planes have ever worked in this sim. Oh, you really are staying up all night, Aditya, are you? What, and then sleeping all day tomorrow? Yes, that is a bit of an oofy doofy. But I suppose better to have it removed than still there and not working, in a way. Less frustrating. Yeah, it will be awesome when it does. Yeah, I have to say I thought this was something that was coming this sim update, but I might just be wrong. Shall we ask for our descent? Shall we not? I think we probably should. Better to be down too early than too late.
Southwest 1015, just going to maintain 1000, Myrtle Beach altimeter 29902.
Have a safe approach and landing.
Southwest 1015, just
Oh, Simon, thank you. Thank you very much. Jacksonville Center, American 1676, request descent.
Jacksonville Center, American 055 with you.
Okay, American 055, Jacksonville Center. If you were just calling me, there was an American 077 calling. I don't know, is that you, sir?
God, that sounds torturous,
Sorry about
Aditya.
that, American 077, that's my call, sorry.
Hello, Ryan.
Okay, American 077, Jack Center. How can I help you, sir?
Checking in flight level 360.
American 077, squawk 1013.
Walking 1013, American 077.
And there was somebody else checking in. Who was that?
American 1676 was requesting descent.
American 1676, Roger, cross Teaganette, maintain 3000, the Sarasota altimeter 3007.
Cross Teaganat and maintain 3000 and the altimeter at Sarasota 3007, American 1676.
So again, a squawk for American 077.
American 077, squawk 1013.
Right, we're on our way down. We're flying this one, Roland. We're flying, well, assuming we can make it work tonight. Yep, we're flying this one into the VATSIM Midsummer Madness event at Birmingham.
Your radar
Flying
contact, 5
from
miles southwest of the
Budapest.
Orlando VOR, maintain level 360.
Maintaining 360, American 077.
Southwest 927 after departure, turn right heading 320, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
This song is called A New Girlfriend by Blacktop Banks. I do, yeah, my performance has got a lot better. Yeah, sorry Ryan, it's hard to keep up with the chat, and especially I was trying to get in on the radio to get my descent. I had to take priority. No, I'm reading the chat from the from a restream chat window.
Southwest 1015.
Mufta, welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing.
18 at Myrtle Beach, altimeter 29902.
Will we get down to Teagan in time? This is the question. This is very exciting. Let's change our
Southwest
altitude in
1015,
here.
plan the visual approach from one-way 18 at Myrtle Beach,
69
altimeter
nautical miles.
29902.
No, we will not. So we'll use a bit of speed brake.
Whiskey, flight level 350, Newtown.
Roger, Southwest 1015, out of here, Jack Center.
Yes, I hope we can make it work, Roland. Obviously, if Ben Sim isn't working,
You can plan the visual approach from wave 18 at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get there.
29902.
Ryan, thank you for the sub. Welcome.
And there was somebody else checking in at flood level 350. Who was that?
Hello, Demetrius. Welcome. How are you doing?
Pacific 1100, Jacksonville Center, squawk 1063.
Squawk 1063 in the box, 1100.
Federal 2 Romeo Whiskey, just going to maintain 17,000. The Melbourne altimeter 3003. 3003 going down.
Yes, so this giveaway, if you want to win, be in with a chance of winning, check the terms and conditions in the video description and answer the following question. In which county is Sarasota Airport? In which county is Sarasota Airport? And there are two possible answers, I'll accept either.
Romeo Whiskey, contact Orlando approach 124.8, good day.
24.8, always a pleasure, Howard. We'll see you again.
See you later, man. Have a good one.
There cannot be a situation as bad as what happened in China the other day, Simon. Bonjour Ibrahima, welcome to the stream.
American 077, clear direct Larry.
Clear direct Larry, American 077.
Going to use more speed brakes than technically I should, because otherwise we won't be down in time. Don't know why he was so keen to have me at 13,000 feet by Tegan of all places, but anyway.
Southwest 927 on a 155
Southwest 927, radar contact, call and maintain level 320.
Yeah, we might be alright with speed brakes, we'll see.
Southwest
Find us chilling nice.
Nice. Clear direct Larry, resume on navigation.
Direct Larry, Southwest 927.
I can tell you there are now 27 correct answers in the competition. So the odds are still pretty good. Sergeant Rob, good day to you. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
American 1676, Miami Center offline, leaving my airspace. Radar services terminated. Change of advisory frequency is approved. Have a good flight.
Change to advisory, American 1676. Thanks for the ATC. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Right, let's tune advisory.
1972, descend to maintain flight level 330.
Going to take the speed brakes up now because, you know, we no longer have to be at flight level 130 or 13,000 by Tegan. Christopher, yes I did. You're on both my Nightbot list and my backup Excel spreadsheet. Oh yes, do hit the like button. 10 away from 100. Come on, we can get past 100 today, I'm sure. And do subscribe while you're down there if you haven't already. You must be a subscriber to be eligible to win. But also, it'd be awesome to see you back here again. Do I use M2
Cabin
screens?
crew, prepare for arrival.
I don't really know what M2 screens are, to be honest. And I've got two separate monitors. So I've got my Streamlabs on one, and my charts and various other things, and then the sim on the other one. Do you know, I saw the racing was on. I was a bit worried no one would show up, but I'm pleased you all have. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it. Time to ding the cabin. Probably time to set standard local pressure on account of being in America. And time to put the seatbelts on. But not quite time to ding them. Enjoying my stream. Good. It's a glorious weather you're having, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. 100 likes. Marvellous. Thank you, the amazing part. Appreciate that. Hello, young rich king. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thank you, Bombtop. Appreciate it. Yeah, so we're just gonna let it fly the whole crazy ILS, I think, including the little loop at the end. Right.
1019 set.
1019 set. Passing 1.
All right, you can say in hectopascals if you must. Let's do the
approach checklist.
Yeah, and I'll take either county. I'll take either county, new boy.
Now, ECAM status.
Checked.
Barrow ref.
1019 set.
1019 set. Minimum. Set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
That is the beauty of having such a high transition level. You can really get everything done early. You're still here. Good. Got demoted to lurking. Ah, I'm glad you're back. Just in time, boss. Only answer once. You can only have one entry. Oh, if I crash, the giveaway will be announced earlier. Yes. Yes, everyone's a winner. No, Carl, you don't have to be present to win the prize, but you do have to send me your email address, which is registered on contrail.shop within 24 hours of the end of the stream. But no, you can go about your business. Can't lurk there, sir. He can. Better to lurk than disappear entirely. Thank you, Kyle. Have a good enjoy your enjoy your errands and the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. And good luck with the competition. Yes, boss. Right, I think we can descend to Ringy at struggling to find an altitude for Ringy. Let's go down to 3,000 for now, and I'll work it out en route. Can I confirm that the flight I'm doing in real life is doing Sarasota to Chicago? It goes both ways with the same flight number. It's quite common in America, boss. Did you think I'd have just picked the wrong flight number, boss? I've never been to Florida, but I'm pretty sure I would also love to be going to Sarasota right now. Boeing or Airbus? I prefer Boeing long haulers and I prefer Airbus short haulers. I find the A320 a much more comfortable aeroplane to fly on than a 737, although that might be because most of my 737 flights have been with Ryanair. I just think they're nicer inside as well, a bit airier, a bit brighter. But long haul, there's just something that feels more right about going on a 777 than going on, say, an A330. But I do love the A380. So I like both, is the short answer. Altimeter should be 3006 now. Should it? He gave me 3007, but basically I have to use whatever MSFS thinks it is, because otherwise my altitude will be incorrect, so we're going with 3009. What do you mean, nah, boss? What do you mean? Oh, doubting me. I hope you meant you wouldn't, of course, doubt me. Luke Buckingham! You could be waiting a while. I don't like to disappoint. I didn't know that, Giovanni, no. thought my timing would have been better. What do you mean? I didn't forget about the A350. I've been on the A350. I preferred the 787. I am going to Florida, yes, to Sarasota. Can I crash? Yes. Will I crash? Probably not, Giovanni. There's 10,000 feet, so we'll stick the landing lights on. And we'll turn the LS on. Yeah, I'll certainly be giving an airport tour. Yes. What time is it where you are, Jeff? I actually can't picture where the Seychelles are. Last land is in sight, yeah. Well, Luke, if you want a crash, I'm afraid you're in the wrong channel. It's as simple as that. Yeah, they're beautiful planes. Good, I'm pleased, Luke. Then you're in the right channel and you may stay. So yeah, we're coming down to 3,000, and then what we'll do from Ringy, I think, is we will descend to 1800 to intercept the localizer on the way back through Ringy. It's lovely, isn't it, Marcus? It's just north of Madagascar, okay. So it's still like 5 hours ahead of where we... Oh, you said, didn't you, same time zone as Dubai? So yeah, you've been up a long time. I'm not surprised your brain's shutting down. Reese, thank you very much for the tip. I will crash. Actually, yeah, I will crash if you give me $1 million. Yeah, that's true. That's true. How many people do I have on the flight? Let me check the flight plan. $171 plus crew. Yeah, the 777 is one of my favourites to fly. Think of doing a flight from London to Miami. Oh, that's a great route. That's a great route. You should do it. Mohammed, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, beautiful. We should have some outside views, shouldn't we, really? What you're trying to say is that you thought I would have time flying the route alongside the IRL one better. Ah, I see. No, I'm not constrained. I set the sim time to fly whenever the real flight flew. But I don't time my actual streams around real world flights. That's a step too far even for me. But you're right, the return flight would have fitted in more. But it's less exciting when you're doing a giveaway to depart from the airport you're giving away than it is to arrive into it, if you know what I mean. That's for poor show, Jeff. I'd have expected better. Yeah, I certainly talk less during landing and takeoff, because otherwise I mess them up. I tend to catch up after landing. You have a flight on Monday to Des Moines in Iowa. Nice, nice. Good tip. Good tip, amazing pilot. I think at the moment, so Microsoft Flight Simulator comes with an A320. Oh dear, the plane's doing it wrong. I think maybe it's sorting itself out. But to get the mod at the moment, it's not available via the marketplace. So I think you can't get it at the moment on the Xbox, but I'm sure you'll be able to in due course. Florida coastline's almost 1,200 miles. Wow. It's long. It's very long. Not picking up an LAS, an ILS at the moment. Sort of feel we probably should be. Let me double check the tuning. Yeah, we should, because the airport's right there. 109.7 is correct. Maybe it'll kick in once we're the other side of the airport. So, the idea is we overfly the airport, we make a descending turn to come back on ourselves and intercept the ILS. Yeah, they are the amazing pilot. They are. They've got one in P3D and it's awesome. And they are going to bring it to MSFS. Is it an issue on this flight without your passport? I wouldn't have thought so, Luke. No, I wouldn't have thought so. Not for a domestic. Don't really know what the rules are these days, to be honest. No worries at all, mate. Wow, that's a long old flight to do on Infinite Flight, but welcome nothing. I'm glad you made it. You're here for the landing at least. My day's been good so far, thank you. Oh yeah, let's have a look for Robert. I take it you're parked somewhere on this terminal here, are you? I see you, I think. I see you there. Nice, nice. Ah, there's the ILS. Marvellous. All going to be fine. They should. It's just a question of when, isn't it, son? Yeah, I have updated my MSFS. You have to. You can't avoid it. Won't let you run the old version. Looks good so far, doesn't it? Yeah. And the plane's slowing us down to our green dot speed, which is absolutely what it should be doing. Yes, I am on VATSIM. Better graphics for PC, MSF. It's better on the PC than the Xbox, is it? I haven't seen any footage of it on the Xbox, actually. The new version's really buggy. It's really buggy for a lot of people. It's buggy for me as well, but I haven't had the sort of bugs that stop you doing a flight, thankfully. And I know a lot of people have. It's just luck of the draw with this sim sometimes. Get our flaps out. Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
You can restore that, amazing pilot,
Flaps
from
1.
the sim settings. If you go to, I think it's general settings and then accessibility. No, maybe not accessibility. Something like that. But there's a switch that you turn from new to legacy. Something to do with cockpit interaction. I'll have a look when we're down. Right, let's descend now to 1,800 feet. Which is our glide slope intercept altitude. God King and Captain Graham, thank you both very much for the subs. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, it's certainly not less buggy than before. We'll see, Aditya, we'll see. Sometimes it's just exciting to watch what it does. Well, it's doing alright, it's doing alright. Last opportunity to enter the giveaway. Well, not the last, but time is running out. So if you want to be in with a chance of winning the airport that we're about to land at, Sarasota by Verticalsim, just type the answer to the following question in the chat. In which county is Sarasota Airport located? And there are 2 possible answers. I will accept either. Ding the cabin.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Oh, these are the Everglades, are they? I know nothing about Florida's geography, really. Interesting. It is K. It is. Yes. No, when is the release date, Mr. Tom Golfer? When? They do look very pretty. Close, Demetrius, close. Yeah, I mean, the main thing that I've been impressed by is the performance, which is just spectacularly better for me at least. They sort out the altitude, the pressure altitude issues, then I'll be as happy as I was before, I think. I didn't know that, Christopher. Who is V1? The name rings a bell. I don't know half the people I probably ought to know. Right, well, I'm the approach mode. Hopefully it'll intercept as we complete the procedure turn. Me too, but I think Asobo need to unlock them, don't they? They need to remove some of the DRM stuff before the same things can be done to the Premium Deluxe planes that have been done to this and the CJ4, etc. So it's intercepting the localizer. I think I'll kill the music for now, so that I can concentrate. We'll go flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
And we'll get the gear down before we intercept the glide slope. What's buggy on the dev version of the A320? There's quite a long list, to be honest. There's quite a long list. Sometimes it'll fly you direct to the airport rather than following your flight plan. The pressure altitude thing is not a fault of the plane, that's a fault of the sim. It's got a lot missing from the nav database, which again is the fault of the sim rather than the plane. But yeah, it finds new and interesting ways to kill you quite often at the moment. I'm sure it'll get better with time. And sometimes it doesn't intercept localizers properly, as we're seeing here. We'll give it a chance. But we're a little bit left at the moment, according to the indication on the PFD. That's true. The G3000 mod. Oh, you mean the Asobo? I think that's not going to happen, Sasha. I think there's no way that's going to happen. Purely because, you know, they've got these planes in the sim. They're pretty good for default aircraft, to be fair, compared with what we had in FSX, say. They're pretty in-depth. And it's not really their bag, is it? Sort of modelling super accurate, hyper-realistic, high-fidelity planes. I think that's always going to be the work of third parties. I'll do my best, Riley. I'll do my very best for you. Can't roll the plane with the demolition. Well, that's pretty good, Tim, I would say. Thank you, Aditya. Cheers. There, presumably, is the town of Sarasota. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Should probably say something on Unicom, to be honest, shouldn't we? Sarasota traffic, American 1676 on final for runway 32. We have about 8 miles to run. Arm the spoilers. We'll get the gear down.
Gear down.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there will be some things that they might fix, but they're not going to turn them into anything close to a study level.
American 1153 inbound, so we will extend our approach.
Oh, Simon, have you caught up? I thought you were still miles away. Oh yeah, there you are. Should be flying past us on our right, I think. Yes, that is the FS2 crew mod. No, you didn't, Reese. I'm afraid. No, not yet. It's coming though. Yeah, we've got both, I think. We've got Sus and Simon over here very close to each other. I don't know if we'll be able to see them. Can't see them at the moment. Anyway, concentrate on the landing.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked.
You're going butter?
Flaps 3.
I appreciate your vote of confidence. And yours, Scott, as well. Right, I'm going to actually concentrate.
Flaps full.
Speed checked.
Chat to you on the ground.
Flaps full.
Cabin crew, be seated for landing.
1000.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed checked.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Sarasota traffic, American 1676, short final runway 32. Autopilot off.
$400. $300. 100 above. 200. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
Here we are. Welcome to Sarasota.
70 knots.
And we'll take the next exit on the left. Me too, Cathal. I didn't see the original message, but I can guess what you're talking about.
After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Oh no, I don't want the after landing checklist yet. I want you to put the flaps up, which you've done, which is good. Have I come off the wrong way? No, I haven't. No, we're all right. Alright, let's get some stuff sorted out. Thank you, boss. Runway turn off, lights off. Oh, Sarasota traffic, American 1676, clear of runway, by the way. Nose light to taxi. Weather radar off. Predictive wind shear off. And TCAS to standby.
Retracted.
And now we'll
Spoilers.
have the after landing checklist.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear
Just
system.
fix hearts the buzz with your 787. Nice. How?
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
I think I am on the wrong side, aren't I? Let me just stop here. I was absolutely convinced I wanted to vacate left. I'm going to have a quick look at a chart before I go too far wrong. Oh, no. Well, I'm right. I've just got to cross the runway ahead. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you, boss. Unit status. You're going to wait till I part and then depart for your flight. Oh, nice, Robert. Cheers for hanging on for us. Appreciate that. Still a new version in Content Manager on the game. Oh, right. Yes, there were a number of Content Manager updates that you need. It's not immediately clear, though, is it? It doesn't warn you of that. And really, it would be nice if it just downloaded everything in one go. But that's unfortunately not how this sim works. Right, where did this plane actually park? That's the next question.
Southwest traffic, American 1152 is on a 11 miles, follow runway 32.
Sarasota traffic, American 1676, crossing runway 22. I'm not going anywhere after Giovanni. This is it for today, unfortunately. But the next stream is happening tomorrow at 1200 Zulu. That's 1 o'clock in the afternoon UK time. Wait, I need to stop here so I can scroll down and find a realistic parking position for this flight. Oh dear. Doesn't have one. Switch the transponder off. Okay, never mind. We're just going to have to park anywhere, which doesn't sit comfortably with me. But hey ho. We'll park next to Robert, eh? Hola, Ghost Rider. Welcome. How are you doing? And Kefri. Out with the mosquito cream, yeah. Yeah, it should be automatic. Well, I try, Max, but sometimes I fail. These brakes, I'm still not used to them. They are so much more grabby. So Simon was on an 11-mile final, I believe. This is one of these weird American ramps where there are no taxi lines to the gate. Just do whatever the hell you like. It is quite a small airport, yeah.
Southwest traffic, American 1152 is on a flight runway.
And did you enjoy it, Aditya? Right, let's plonk it in here.
Taxi light off.
Bravo 8. Yeah, really, these brakes have changed an awful lot. Your CRJ isn't showing. No, you're up as a CJ4. I don't know why that is. I've had that before. And vice versa, actually. I've had business jets showing up as CRJs. Cool. Right, so here we are parked up at the gate. We'll turn the APU bleed on. We'll turn the engines off. We'll close the stupid logbook thing. Turn off the seatbelt sign. Turn off the beacon light. And we'll race over to the runway threshold to try and catch Simon's landing. And then we'll do the giveaway. Have we missed him? Don't think so. Here he comes, I think. Or is that dirt on my monitor? No, that is a plane. That is a plane. Yes. This will be a butter. Absolutely no question at all. Oh, a bit stuttery. That sim has been a bit like that today. Anyway, it looked good to me. Welcome, Simon. The airport does look good, doesn't it? Okie dokie, okie dokie. Yeah, maybe my files can't show SkyWest. I don't know. Good, I'm glad, Aditya. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay, right, we're going to go to our plane. We'll start the parking checklist to get the jetway connected.
Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
Ah, there he is. There's Robert heading off. And the jetways are broken, but that's a sim thing, not an airport thing.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seat belts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Set.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
Off and in.
Parking checklist.
Okay,
complete.
it's giveaway time. Let me just stop that timer so that people don't keep entering. You may no longer enter the giveaway. And it's time to draw our first winner. Now, just before I do, just a reminder about how this is going to work. Whoever wins is going to need to send me the email address that is registered on contrail.shop. So you need to make sure you have an account on there before you contact me. I'm then going to pass your email address onto Verticalsim, and they're going to add the product to your account. You must be a Filbert Flies subscriber to be eligible to win. And full terms and conditions are in the link in the video description down below. So I think it's time to draw our first winner. Are you ready? There's going to be possibly a bit of an anticlimax if Nightbot doesn't work, but then I'll just use a random number generator. So let's try it. Let's try it. Winner number 1 is... It's Roland. It's Mr. Roland Pierce. Congratulations. A subscriber and a Filbert Flies member. So I'm very pleased to hear you won. So just drop me an email to filbertflies@gmail.com or contact me on Discord, whichever is easier, with the email address that you have registered on the Contrail shop, and the developer will add the product to your account for you. So that's one done.
Traffic Discover 75 and Texas Runway 32 via Romeo 3 and Alpha. Untitled Chapter.
Now it's time for the second one. Without further ado, the second winner is... Talal! Congratulations to you as well. Same thing applies. Same thing. Oh, there's a lot of chat and I missed that. Anyway, we're parked up, doesn't matter. Same thing applies. Contact me within 24 hours with your email address that is registered on the shop, contrail.shop, and I'll get the product added to your account. And now, we'll have a little look at Simon taxiing in, and I'll catch up on the chat, and then we'll call it a day. So, what have I missed? What have I missed? Parking at Delta Date. Good luck with getting a bridge driver. Oh, really?
We will taxi via runway 22, therefore, and we'll give to Scouters.
You thought someone was creeping up on you. You turn around to see your brother staring at you, but it's just your dog. That's funny. Indeed, it was not Greece. The correct answers that I would have taken were A, Sarasota, and B, oh God, what have I forgot? What was it? Manatee or something? It wasn't Manatee. Hold on. I've lost the window now. Sarasota Airport. Hang on, let me Google it. Yeah, Manatee. Yeah, Sarasota or Manatee. Those were the two correct answers. Not Greece, not USA. What else have I missed? Still a new version content manager. Oh yeah, no, I did read that, didn't I? And you're off. Good. Oh, I didn't miss too much, I don't think. So let's have a little look around the airport before we go. You have to leave the stream now. Nice flight. Yes, you have a good rest of your day as well, amazing pilot. Thank you for joining. But a good night to you, Alexander. Thank you for coming along. Well, yeah, well done, everybody. How did I get this aircraft model in the game? It's one of the default aircraft. It's an A320 Neo. You can download liveries for it from flightsim.to. And it's well worth also getting the fly-by-wire A32NX mod, all of which are linked to in the video description down below. It wasn't Africa either, Jeff. There were some fantastic guesses, but sadly, today they were not the correct fantastic guesses. Right, airport tour time. So as you can see, we do have, I believe, custom jetways. They're very, very broken, but most jetways are in the sim, so it's just one of those things. We've got quite a good amount of ground clutter. We've got some pretty nice interior modelling. Pretty nice, I think you'll agree. Obviously, I'm not going to turn this into a full-on airport review, but I'll give you an idea, should you want to buy it. The link's in the video description. There are 1 or 2 jetways here which are not properly attached to the terminal building. That is an issue I found. I think this is one of them here, which is a little bit of a shame, but not the end of the world. So yeah, there's a bit of a gap there. But hey-ho. Ground textures look pretty good, pretty crisp. Ground markings also look pretty good. We don't have the horrible bright cartoony reds and yellows that we sometimes see. And yeah, it's a nice little airport. So I think if you want to fly around Florida, then well worth checking out. And as I say, the link is in the video description. So I think we'll call it a day. We'll say goodbye to Robert. He's on his way off. Sus was somewhere around. I don't know if he's down yet, but Simon certainly is. Should just be parking up right now, I imagine. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. And, well, thank you to both of you for flying with me. Thank you to Robert for hanging around at the airport, so we had a bit of life when we arrived. That was very nice of you. Congratulations once again to the 2 winners. And as always, special thanks to everyone who's watched, and even more special thanks to those who have donated and joined Club Filbert. So, Simon, generous as always. Thank you very much.
Sarasota traffic, South 75, holding short, runway 32 for the inbound United.
William, thank you very much indeed, both for your £3 donation and for joining Club Filbert Bronze. Amy, thank you for joining Club Filbert Bronze as well. Manuel, thank you for the £1.99, much appreciated. And of course, William as well for the upgrade. I don't think I mentioned the upgrade, did I? Thank you for both those things. And it's been a great stream. And as I say, next one is going to be tomorrow at 1 o'clock UK time. That's 1200 Zulu. I hope to see you there. Take care. Corporate Pilot Dad Tim, you didn't. You were just too late. I'm sorry, but it's very nice to see you. Yeah, so, that's what I always forget to say. Gold members, I'll see you in the VC as soon as the music finishes playing, and I hope to see the rest of you tomorrow, or if not then, very soon. Bye-bye.